Good morning, Giants.
It is.
Here's our topic. We don't even know what we're going to say about this yet, but we're going to do it. How to hit your big goals. So that'll be our conversation this morning. And who knows, maybe or maybe not, we'll have somebody join us. We'll see.
Yeah.
But either
we don't
way,
care about your little goals anymore. We're going straight to the top.
we do, right?
Oh, okay, I do. I was just
That's harsh first thing in the morning. We don't care about your goal.
we're right to the big goals.
Yeah. I think a lot of people in their goals, they think they've got to take big steps to get things done. And what I find is that when something seems too overwhelming or too big, we just don't do it. A lot of us shut down. That's one of our fear responses, is that when we get overloaded, we just shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it's best when you're looking at your big goals. Good morning. Good morning, Facebook user. We don't get to see your name on here with StreamYard. So if you'll say who you are so we know who you are, that would be helpful, or accept the permissions in there. That would be helpful. But good morning. Hey, Aaron Rouleau. Good to see you. So big goals, how to reach those big goals. Good morning. Man, we got a lot with us this morning. A lot of eyeballs.
Yeah.
Hello, Giants.
All four of Canada.
All of Canada. So here's what I think with reaching big goals is you really want to break them down into small, reachable goals that are almost so easy to accomplish that you can't miss. And one thing that I do on my goals is I set daily intentions for my goals. So I have a broad picture of what I want to create, but then I'll create intentional goals each day that kind of move me in that direction. It's like if I had to move a mountain, I'd probably want to do it, and all I had was a shovel. I'd probably want to do it one shovelful at a time, right?
Yeah.
Good morning, baby.
What's up, buddy?
What do you think of that?
I agree. I knew we really cared about their little goals. No, that happens for me too. Like I get when I was on a little bit of a weight loss journey there for a while, I couldn't see, 60, 70 pounds,
Yeah.
I mean, like that was not like it was so far out of reality for me at the time, and mostly because of, just life. Like there was so much going on, but I could see, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds. I could see kind of in that window. And so it was okay. Today I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to regroup for tomorrow, set a new intention. I'm going to eat today. Like I want to hit 10 pounds. Boom. Kept doing that over and over and over. Find what it does too, is it solidifies your habits. It builds those beliefs to where you can, I don't know, just you don't self-sabotage either. And if you do, you can stop and go, okay, that happened today. Sometimes you have a cheat day, I guess. Sometimes you have to have a day where you just pause and maybe you don't feel so giant that day. I have those days,
Right.
where you
I
feel
do
small.
too. Yeah.
Or those moments. Maybe it's not a full day. Maybe it's just it's a moment, and you're like, look, I don't feel like performing that day, and that's okay. Everybody feels that way.
Well, I think
then just re-engagement right back into your goal and what you want to accomplish, and pretty soon, 70 pounds later,
Yeah, you're doing big things, right?
Yeah.
So I think one of the things that you do too is you develop that capacity to be able to do it. So daily actions build up the capacity, not only physically, but in your mind as well. You start to have those celebrations. You need those wins. Otherwise, if you're losing every time you set a goal and you never hit it, you start to think you can't hit goals, and that messes with your mindset. The other thing is people are too broad on their goals. They don't have, I want to lose weight, right? Well, how much weight do you want to lose? And do you have a physical appearance that you want to shoot for? how clear can you get on that as far as what you want to create? As clear as possible.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, the clearer you can see it in your mind, I think the more you bring it into your present, you bring the future into your now.
Right. I like that. I think of the brain. I was listening to books on the brain, and memory this morning is what I was learning about. Hey, we got Melissa Ross joining us.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
Canadian giants everywhere.
It's almost like you hear this, and my dog barks. He hears the door and he starts barking. Welcome, Melissa from Canada.
Thank you. I was rushing to make it in. I turned my computer on and I had a low battery, so I had to run.
That's awesome.
And get charged up here. I love your topic today, how to hit your big goals. What an incredible topic.
Well, good. Well, Melissa is one of our league members, and so you'll start to see more of the league in the Tribe of Giants. And so this is the leadership portion of the Tribe of Giants, and Melissa is a giant out of Canada, just an amazing human.
And probably one of the best I've ever met at hitting big goals.
Yeah.
Like if there is somebody to follow, and I don't know, it's Melissa.
Check out this comment. I see my weight loss number, but it's clouded by cookies.
Renee, hey, there's another giant. Good morning.
I could relate to that. Yeah, I just can't see. There's cookies in front of my eye.
I love that.
Melissa, how do you hit your big goals? What's one of your tips?
Oh, goodness. You know what? I stay focused, and we talk a lot about giant action, right? And I stay focused, and I really make sure that I'm taking action every day, and I'm not down on myself when I take small action one day, in my opinion, small action one day rather than giant action, because it's about compassion to yourself, right? If you get down on yourself for not, getting your whole to-do list done that day or whatever it is, then that's when you start to fall back and fall away from moving towards your goals, and you move in the wrong direction. So I really I keep myself accountable. I keep taking action steps every day, and I forgive myself. I'm kind to myself.
That's a big thing right there. That compassion. It's so easy to get down on yourself. I think we're harder on ourselves than anybody else could ever be. And so having some compassion.
Yeah, we absolutely are harder on ourselves. And I know Ryan always tells to me, Ryan always is reminding me that it's okay to take a day off and not do something today. I think he's one of the giants that always tells me you don't have 150%. I know you think you might, but you don't. So it's okay to take a day off. It's okay to step back from your goal a little bit, or just do something tiny one day. And as long as you're taking some kind of small action.
Yeah. I see a giant in the background there with the arms up.
I think her computer was dying too. She's in online learning, and I think she was running for a power cord too.
Nice. Well, let's see if we have any other comments. Like, how do you reach your goals? Davey's got one here. I was always taught to start a storyboard of big goals. This is interesting. Places where you see yourself in the future. Consistently is key. And Davey runs a big construction company. I think you're in Kingman, Arizona.
Yeah.
And really successful in his business, but he's one that lives into his goals. To be able to see that storyboard, I like that visual. To visualize, like Ryan said, to visualize your goal and be able to see it in your mind, anchors it in so that you can act on it daily.
Davey, you're in luck, because I'm telling you, if you want to pull something into your future, well, Melissa has done that. Like, oh my gosh. You should tell them a little bit about some of the things that are going on with what you've been doing and how you pulled those into your future, Melissa.
Yeah, so I love that Davey said that about storyboards, because that's the beginning of intention setting. And so where some people do it with storyboards so they can visually see it, I set my intentions in a journal every day, almost every day. You want to be in a big positive energy when you set your intentions. So I actually physically write them out in a journal. And I've been setting intentions for a while now, and I'm starting to see them manifest. And that's what Ryan's talking about. So I run Storytime Yoga for children and young families. And that stemmed from the beginning of the pandemic, and all of my children's yoga classes had stopped. And so I wanted to be in service to all of the families that I was teaching. So I started this Storytime Yoga online, and we've just had this incredible interactive series, which was with the Giants and the Smalls book. It was so exciting to see all of the kids interact with that book on a Zoom call and finding the yoga within that book. And there's lots of yoga in that book now.
There is. It's surprising how much yoga there is.
There is. So I'm so excited that we hit 100 episodes, and amazing things have been happening with that. We've been featured in a local magazine. Storytime Yoga is being pitched to a couple of TV stations. At the same time, I run Mat Chat. It's a Thursday night online class where we talk about life skills from my yoga mat. And I've been doing that weekly, and we just hit 50 episodes of that as well. And
can you believe that? 150 total episodes and counting.
I do.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
And the incredible thing about Mat Chat is that it's now running on a local radio station. It's being replayed. So every couple of weeks I get interviewed by the host, Sam Macbeth. And it's Mat Chat's being replayed on Niagara Community Radio as well. And, it's just, everything's been really well received. And I've received a couple of really huge coaching contracts over the last 3 or 4 months. And it's just, that's intention setting and being in service. So I've been in service since March and really putting myself out there with Storytime Yoga and setting those big goals and setting my intentions, and things are starting to manifest.
So one of the things we do daily is daily intention setter on the tribe.
Yeah.
And today's thought was, thoughts don't move mountains, actions do. And so what I see in your story here is 150 episodes, 150, 100, 100, 100. I'll get it grammatically correct one day.
Either way.
But anyway, you look at all those small steps that add up, and you're serving daily. And at the beginning, when you started day one, you maybe couldn't have seen all these things that came to fruition day one. But 150 episodes later, your capacity has increased to a point that now you're looking at even bigger things. And that's kind of where we've gotten with the Giants and the Smalls, the Tribe of Giants, Get Fit with Giants, the League of Giants. I mean, all these things are coming together globally that we couldn't have seen when we started. So our storyboard, like Davey's saying, is adapting. It's evolving as we grow.
Absolutely. And I mean, if you look at episode 1 of Storytime Yoga versus episode 100, you see that I've evolved as a teacher. And Storytime Yoga has evolved itself as I've grown and learned. And I think the most important lesson in that is that it doesn't matter how good you are, or where you're starting, or whether you think you've got your makeup all perfect to be online or anything like that. You didn't put on today, Ryan. But it's just showing up. And I recall my first Mat Chat episode, I didn't put makeup on. I didn't get all pretty. I mean, I do now because I'm into it and I know what's going on and I'm trying to reach people and look my best. But at the beginning, I was a tired mom and here I am. Let's talk about this. Here I am, right? And you'll see such an incredible difference. But it was those action steps. It was just keep going, keep showing up. I heard a mentor say that to me once, actually. We were in a big mastermind. And she used me as an example when she said to the others, where are you showing up? She said, it doesn't matter how much Melissa is prepared or not prepared. Every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, people know that she shows up there, whether she's not feeling well or, her hair's a mess. Every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, she shows up. Where are you showing up? So show up, my friends, however you are. Show up as you are.
And I found when we first started, and you probably were the same way. Like the nerves, the butterflies. Now I think I could get on here and like pretty much be half asleep, because some days I am, and I don't get that as much. Like every now and again, like when I see Melissa Ross is coming on the show, I'm like, but other than that, like. Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know if we've gotten much better, Nick. We probably need to work on that a little bit.
I don't know that we have either, but man, people are still showing up for us, and we keep showing up, and it seems to be growing. You know, we've got
authenticity. Authenticity. That's what people want to see.
This is real life, folks.
Real life. We are live. Yeah. The beauty of the goals is that it doesn't matter what the goal is. Any goal, you got to show up for it. Nobody can go to the gym and work out and give you their muscles. It just doesn't work that way. So you got to show
wouldn't
up.
That be nice?
That would be nice. Yeah. And we've got to do our part. We've got a few more comments here, and we're gonna wrap up. This is from anonymous Facebook user. No, it's only because we can't see on StreamYard. We'll come back into the comments and talk to you there. But just show up and watch things change and confidence grow.
Yeah,
exactly. It's real. Yeah, Aaron, thank you. We try and be real.
Way to be real.
Like that tea in your picture.
Yeah. It's real tea. I drink my tea too.
Yeah. Well, cool. Any other thoughts on this before we wrap up? We love you, Aaron. No.
I'm feeling pretty complete.
I feel it's complete too. I think we covered it. You got another comment there.
Yeah, the same amount of energy that we invest when a job tells us we need to be on time needs to be transferred to our passions. Yeah, I mean, imagine you're your own boss. I can share some muscles.
Love you too. Hey, what I say? You stole my life. You took it away from me. Now I can't.
It's Lamar. Lamar does have some muscles to share. Go over to Get Fit with Giants. You'll see this guy has tree trunks for arms. Not for legs, for arms. This guy's a monster.
And if you want to break through a fitness goal because the mental part is blocking you, Lamar is the man.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, he is.
Well, good, Giants. Thanks for joining us. Ryan, did you have one more thought there?
I love you too. Bye, Giants.
Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on the Tribe of Giants if you're seeing this elsewhere. Go over and join us on Get Fit with Giants and watch for more things. Continue to participate. We appreciate each of you, and let us know how we can support you in your dreams and your goals and make it a giant day. We'll see you on the next episode.